For 35 years, Mercy Housing has given hope to people who felt hopeless.
Come on in.
People who had no home.
So I know what it is to start out at the bottom.
I stopped caring, and I dove deep into drug use.
I was homeless for 18 years, but I was a professional squatter.
So I was just like in a really bad place and I had no savings and she was still an infant.
Since its founding by the Sisters of Mercy in 1981, Mercy Housing has helped thousands of Americans like Brandy, George, Robert, and Ginger. Not only do they now have a home, they have hope.
What color is this? Blue. As long as my kids are happy, it's okay. It's okay.
Single mother Brandy lost everything in a fire at her former apartment, but her family is now on the rebound.
Is that a butterfly?
Because they have a secure and safe place to live.
To me, Mercy Housing is such an important investment because it allows people to truly have a foundation, have homes, somewhere to come home to, be stress-free, provide for their kids, have time for their kids. It allows people to be able to live.
Mercy Housing has participated in the development, preservation, and financing of 54,000 affordable homes across the United States. But they know more needs to be done. Every day, millions of Americans have to choose between food, healthcare, and shelter because the cost of housing has risen so drastically. The number of homeless veterans is staggering. 50,000 men and women who serve this country are homeless. Many of them struggle with mental illness and addiction.
And one day, I began to look around and saw my grandkids. Most of all, seeing my mom. And I wanted to be there for my mom.
George moved into this Mercy Housing Veterans community when it opened in 2016.
The last year has really changed for me, for the better. It makes me feel good to see her have the pride, in me that a mother is supposed to have.
George lives in one of 50 units, just blocks from the VA hospital where the veterans get medical care. There are also supportive services provided here and at more than 2/3 of all Mercy Housing's communities.
They have drug program, they have AA meetings, they have job search. They go through food bank to bring food in.
We have outside agencies come here to make sure that all the veterans have got their needs taken care of. Without all these programs, you'd have 50 vets that'd still be out there suffering and be homeless and have all kinds of bad things going on.
With all that support, Robert has finally quit his 43-year-long drug addiction and has a part-time job.
They had food classes, teaching you how to make healthy meals for cheap.
Rub it together.
And learn how to read labels on the box so that you're very educated about the things you're feeding your family. We had finance classes that I still use that information today to get my credit score up.
Ginger was a teenage single mom of a baby girl who broke out of poverty while living at a Mercy Housing community.
I really feel like without Mercy Housing, I probably wouldn't have been able to accomplish what I did because I knew we had a place to stay, and so it allowed me to really focus on becoming a nurse. While I was here, I never knew that I would have the things I have now, which is a family, having a husband who cares for us, having a job that I love to go to that provides for us. This was a huge stepping stone for our life.
Lives turned around, futures profoundly influenced by something so basic but so vital, a home. And with that, hope.
Mercy Housing, 35 years, what an amazing journey. Thank you and congratulations.